Alright, cool. So, we are going to give... sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure my YouTube stream is up. We're going to give hardcore mode a try on a druid. So I'm going to delete my old druid. I wasn't really doing anything on him anyways. So I'll delete that one. And we'll start one anew. Primal. Yeah. That's kind of a cool face actually for a druid. Let's see. What skin color do we want? Ooh, I like that face. Hairstyle. It's kind of a primal hairstyle, just kind of wild. Or that one, I guess. Yeah, maybe this one. Let's see, real quick, anything else? Nah. Yeah, let's go with this one. Actually, the hair color looks kind of good. And I like no facial hair on him. Alright, cool. Let me see if my YouTube is working. It seems like it is not working. Alright. Well. Weird. Huh. Okay, let me see if I can get my YouTube stream going. I'm gonna mute 1 second. Or maybe my YouTube stream is running. It's just not popping up right this second. Huh. Let us see. Okay, so it is working. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start my hardcore druid.
For 10,000 years, the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest. Yet recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the Burning Legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few Night Elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
All right. I love sitting through the. I like the beginning like cutscenes and stuff, so I always watch them. Let's see. Just gotta get my UI set up a little bit. Threat meter I'll probably just hide for now. There we go. Alright, cool. I really don't even need the damage meter, actually. Greetings, Primal. I am Conservator Ilthalane. My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest beasts to flourish, while others suffered. Unfortunately, the Nightsaber and Thistleboar populations grew too large. Shadowglen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth, young druid, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved.
Good luck.
Cool. The Night Elves were my first race that I ever played. Let's see, I think there's another quest over here too, actually. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, what spells do we have? So we got Shadow Meld, which not probably going to be super useful since we're a druid, but okay, thank goodness you're here, druid. Strange news has traveled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarindrilla, has returned to Shadowglen. The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forests of Kalimdor in years. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back to this land. Seek out Tarindrilla and see what business she tends to in our grove. One of the sentinels reported seeing her to the southwest of Aldrassil.
Farewell.
Okay. Yeah, so we're not going to really use Shadow Meld probably that much. That's why I didn't put it on a hotkey. Meh. Wrath and Healing Touch. We don't really need... Well, I'm just going to move that out of the way, kind of, for right now. We don't really need auto attack bound, probably. At least not once we get like bear form and stuff.
Hi.
Okay. I see you found me, young night elf. Melithar is a wise druid to have sent you. Something evil is brewing in the forests of Teldrassil. Look along the hills to where the peaceful furbolgs used to dwell. They have deserted their homes and are amassing under the name of the Gnarlpine tribe. Only the corruption of wicked Felmoss could have caused such a transformation. The Grells and Grelkin have infested the area and are threatening the residents of Shadowglen. Engage these Grells and Grelkin, Primal, and see if they are indeed caught under the enchantment of the wicked Felmoss. Oh, cool. We get some decent leggings right off the bat. Cool. Okay. It feels weird playing a druid but not having like Mark of the Wild or Thorns yet. Feels naked. So this will be cool. I've never... Well, I spent a little time trying out a warrior for... well, when Cargos was playing, was calling it Iron Man, but I guess it's apparently Iron Man's already a thing, so they switched it to hardcore. Anyways, I started off playing a warrior just for a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to stick with that warrior. I made a different warrior that I'll probably be focusing on. Oh, there's a chest over here. Actually, I can just walk up to that chest. None of these guys are hostile. Cool. Tough jerky. Yeah, let's just open up this chest. Hopefully none of these things attack. No, okay, we're good. I wasn't sure how that worked with non-aggressive mobs. If they... Oh, sweet, a belt. Nice. Cool, I'm glad we came over here. Nice little leather belt there. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they would attack me once I started opening the chest. But since they're passive, I guess not. Gotta love the Night Elf starting zones. First level. I wonder what the level 2 druid spells are. Or spell. It's probably just one. Excuse me. So druid should present its own kind of unique challenges as far as hardcore mode goes, because as far as I know, you can't use potions while you're in a shapeshifted form. So if you're in bear form or cat form and your health gets low or something, you have to actually shift back out into caster form in order to use a health potion. So I believe that's the case, and I guess I can test it before I make any real decisions on my professions, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And if that is the case, I'm probably going to go skinning leatherworking, since it'll be really difficult for me to use potions anyways. I might as well focus more on improving my armor as much as possible, and just kind of prevent myself, if I can, from getting into a situation where I'm going to need potions anyways in the first place. I mean, so yeah, so I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Leatherworking and skinning. Plus it's fun. I haven't leveled up leatherworking in a long time. My main is a mage. And I went tailoring off the bat, and then after I made my robes at level 60, the robe of the Archmage, I switched professions, switched gears to engineering. Mining engineering, which is probably, I think, probably a pretty common one to switch to. Engineering just gives you so much utility with all the different trinkets and grenades and stuff like that. Satisfy my suspicions, Primal. Bring me 8 Felmoss. Your service to the creatures of Shadowglen is worthy of reward, Primal. You confirmed my fears, however. If the Grells have become tainted by the Felmoss, one can only imagine what has become of the Gnarlpine tribe of Furbolgs who once lived here. Should you find yourself in Dolinar, able druid, seek out the knowledgeable druid Athridas Bearmantle. Athridas? Yeah. He shares our concern for the well-being of the forest. Sometimes the names are a little bit strange, a little difficult to nail at first glance. All right, so. Oh, we got a ragged leather vest too. We missed out on that. Nice. Okay, cool. This is a huge armor increase for us. These 2 pieces. And we already have our leather belt. All right, cool. We can sell the rest of this stuff. And continue on killing night sabers and thistlebores. Okay, cool. So we're at 18.3 damage reduction. Not bad considering we just started this character. Actually, I leveled a druid back in vanilla. That was my second level 60. My first was a paladin. So I've always had a soft spot for hybrid classes. They're super fun. I really enjoy being that kind of jack of all trades, Swiss Army knife kind of class. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy my mage a lot, but in comparison to the hybrid classes, it feels fairly one-dimensional. Especially in raids where it's just, okay, cool, I spam Frostbolt. Occasionally I'll sheep something like on the Major Domo fight or something, but yeah. But for the most part, it's just Frostbolt spam. Hey, level 3. I didn't even notice I was that high already. Wow. Nice. Alright, there we go. Oh cool, my Titan bar, usually it starts off on the top and I have to move everything down to the bottom and then get rid of the top bar. It started off on the bottom this time. That's cool.
What brings you?
Alright, the balance of nature. You performed your duties well, Primal. Oh, nice. Gloves, too. Okay. This sigil was given to me by a messenger from our druid trainer, Mardant. It seems Mardant would have words with you when you have a moment. Read it and bring it to him afterwards. Bring it to him after. Okay, let's see. These are only worth 1 copper each, so we can drop that. That's fine. Okay, and then balance of nature. Thinning the younger population of creatures here in Shadowglen was a good start, Primal, but there is still work to be done. The resources of the forest will be depleted too quickly if the problem is not addressed. Killing nature's beasts is a necessary evil for the good of all who share the land. Venture into the forest and slay mangy nightsabers and thistlebores in the name of balance. Okay, hopefully, keep my fingers crossed that we get a bag drop. I was streaming my warrior the other day, and oh gosh, we just could not get a single bag to drop. I think my warrior's like level 10 now, and he still doesn't have any bags. He's just got the backpack. It's rough. Alright, cloth. Oh, cool. Yeah, I forgot to throw those on. I guess I didn't need to throw out that thing. I could have, oh well, it's fine. It was just water. I don't think we'll need any food or anything like that. I like to keep that there. So, okay. We have enough silver now for, whatchamacallit? For training. I believe the druid trainer is up in the tree a little bit. We've got to run up the side of the tree here. Up the ramp. I came to Shadowglen to observe the webwood spiders that dwell in the Shadowthread Cave. They are cousin to a much smaller variety of spider. I believe the World Tree has had a profound effect on them, and I would like specimens to study to confirm this. First, I would like some of their venom. Gather webwood venom sacs from the spiders in and around the Shadowthread Cave to the north. I can then examine them for similarities with their smaller cousin's venom. Okay. Gilshalan? Whatever that guy's name is. Oops. It looks like for some reason my title of my stream didn't get updated. Yeah, my stream title seems to have been missed on the update. Alright, let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Updated the stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, for whatever reason, it didn't update the title of my stream. I just realized I was muted. Yeah, for whatever reason, it didn't update the title of my stream, so I had to go back and do that right now. Oops, missed the beginning of this. Okay. Ah, young druid. I see you're eager to continue your studies. Good. I wonder, have you spent much time in the Emerald Dream lately? Perhaps you're not prepared for that yet. In time, I'm sure. But until then, we should discuss other matters. I will be your mentor and guide for now. It is my duty to teach you how to interpret not only what the spirits communicate to us, but also the complexities and secrets of the Emerald Dream. As you learn and grow in power, you will learn more of our sleeping trance. But until then, return to me as often as you like, and I will teach you what I can in the ways of our kind. Alright, cool. You got a cool last name. Strong Oak. Ah, there we go. Mark of the Wild. Okay, now I won't feel quite so naked. So we've got Moonfire at level 4. Oops. And Rejuve at level 4. Okay, cool. Awesome. I keep my buffs over here usually. Kind of out of the way. I don't really use... gosh, can I get over this railing already? There we go. Yeah, I don't really use 6 through 9 too much. So I just move them over here. Not while I'm in combat, at least. And so that way I can easily apply buffs and stuff whenever they come up. Without too much trouble.
How may I help?
A friend of mine named Iveron usually visits me at the same time every day. The strange thing is that he hasn't been by today at all. He's several hours late, in fact. I admit I'm a little worried, Primal. Iveron spends a lot of time over by the cave to the north, and I'm sure you know how dangerous it is there. Spiders everywhere. If you happen to be going that way, though, will you keep an eye out for him? Alright, I think we've grabbed all of the quests around Aldrassil for the time being. Let's throw them up on here. Alright, so we need Webwing Venom Sacs, we need to find Iveron, and then Mangy Thistleboar, and Mangy Nightsabers and Thistleboars. Okay, great. Ah, that feels better. Just feels so strange to play a druid or like a priest or something and not have a buff or two. Your own buffs up there, so there we go. I'm really excited to really dive into the talents once we get up to level 10, up past level 10. We should be able to probably end up taking some stuff that we wouldn't normally take. I'm thinking, I know there's a talent, I think it might be called Thick Hide or something. There's a talent that increases your armor in some of your forms. We might end up taking that just to increase our survivability. If we run into a situation where we accidentally pull too many mobs and we just switch to bear form, that might give us that extra survivability we need. So we'll see. I haven't done any like theory crafting or anything on it. I'm not planning on looking it up too much while I'm offline. I'm probably just gonna do all my thinking here on the stream. That way, it's kind of recorded. My thought process on everything. Not bad. Damage reduction wise. So Iveron's up here on the left, coming up pretty soon. I wonder what the rules are as far as buffs from other players go for hardcore mode. I think they're okay. Probably as long as they're probably okay as long as you're not soliciting them or something. Would be my guess. Ugh, I was bitten very badly by a spider named Githis the Vile while exploring the spider cave very close to here. I'm sure I've been seriously poisoned. You must help me. Please tell Durania Silvershine. She will be able to help me. Hurry, I'm so dizzy. I like how he's just like, oh yeah, like I got stung by a spider really badly because I was exploring, literally he calls it the spider cave. Like, what was he thinking exploring the stupid spider cave? That's funny. I guess if we head down this side, we might be able to get some more thistleborers and nightsabers. So this side's pretty empty. So we'll go this way. And then I think I'll come back and do the Webwood Venom Sac quest once we turn the one we just picked up in, because I think she sends us back over there for an item anyways, so. Yeah. Can't wait for bear form at level 10. That's gonna be fun. Ooh, a resist. Unlucky. So relaxing here. Oh wow, we've already killed 7 thistleborers. Awesome. That went by fast. Another resist.
Not enough mana.
Alright, we'll be level 4 in a minute here. A couple more spells on the way. Although I need to get some more silver for that. I think we should have enough that dropped in here. Ooh, a cloak. I missed the cloak drop. It's because I've got this like I've got this add-on that speeds up my looting. Mostly I was using it for my mage when I was like AoE farming ZF and stuff for gold, but yeah, but now I keep missing stuff because I'm it causes the window not to pop up unless I intentionally choose to let it pop up by not pressing shift while I loot. So yeah, so maybe I'll just do that. Loot manually, just click on each of the items. That way I don't miss when items drop. Like I missed when the chest piece dropped, I missed when the cloak dropped. So yeah. Alright, there's Durania. Oh dear, I was wondering why I hadn't seen Ivron yet today, and I've always warned him about those spiders. We may be able to help Ivron, as I know of an antidote that should help with the poison. It requires some ingredients though before I can make it. I'll need hyacinth mushrooms. You can find these growing under trees, or you may collect them from the growl south of here. They seem to have taken a liking to them. I'll also need moon petal lilies, which only grow around watery pools. The last ingredient may prove the most difficult. From the very spiders that poisoned Ivron, collect webwood ichor. Is it ichor? Ichor? I don't know. Ichor? It's hard to say. I really don't know. A fellow druid. It's funny, I actually like the female night elf animations, in my opinion, are just much better than the male night elf animations. For hunters too, not just for druids. I just think it looks better. They like lunge sometimes when they're like striking with a two-handed weapon. It looks really cool. I think the male night elf animations look a little boring, but That's alright. We'll be in cat form and bear form almost all the time once we get up high enough anyways. Assuming I survive that long, I guess. Who knows? Alright, no, we're gonna make it. Yeah, we're gonna make it all the way to 60 on the first real try at hardcore mode. Might as well just speak it into existence now. Positive mentality. Yeah, we're gonna make it all the way to 60. First try, no problem. Oops, I didn't pick that one up. Also, I suppose I probably should have turned this one in while I was over there. Oops. Well, let me grab this mushroom and then I'll run back and turn it in. I don't remember what the follow-up is to that one. He might not have an immediate follow-up. Oh well. I guess I can kill this Gorel. He might drop a mushroom for me. And he's on our way. They're not kidding about the forest being overpopulated with these little guys. They are everywhere. Ah, perfect. He dropped one for us. Alright. Yeah, I need to sell too. One thing that's definitely true with the no funneling bags or gold or anything policy is that you've got to scrounge for every penny, for every copper that you can. So every time you're in town, you always have to empty your bags as much as possible. Also because you're going to have very little bag space. But yeah, that's the way I've been playing on my... Oops, let me move some of these around. It's basically the way I've been playing on all of my characters lately. I don't really need Honor Spy on this character, but okay. Yeah, lately I've been playing on all my alts. I've been avoiding any gold funneling or bag funneling or gear funneling. And yeah, wow, it really... the bag space is really a challenge. I would say that the bag space is more challenging to me than having enough money for spells. Because at least you can skip some spells. Alright, you have proven your dedication to nature well, Primal. A young druid like yourself has a promising future. 5 armor? Yeah, we've already got 5 armor. Okay, I guess we might as well take this one. It's only 1 upgrade on our armor, but this is 0, so. Hey, level 4. Alright. Just throw that on. Suppose I should have turned that quest in, then vendored. Whoops, my bad. And then we'll run up the tree and upgrade our skills. I guess actually at this point we're just straight up getting new skills. So I think we get... What did I say we get? Rejuvenation and something else. Don't remember. Is it Rejuve and or not, like rank 2 of Wrath or something? Anyways, doesn't really matter. Oh, Moonfire. That's what it is. In fact, let me move Moonfire to 2. Okay.
Peace be with you.
Yeah, we get Moonfire and Rejuve. Alright. Those are great. I'm going to move this over here. Just kind of get it out of the way. On my mage and my priest, I have my wand auto attack set to Shift G, and so that's where I probably keep all my... I usually, like for melee classes, you don't really need to have your auto attack bound at all, but yeah. But we'll leave it for this, for the druid. Okay, so we got Rejuve. Let's put that on 4, maybe next to Healing Touch. And then Moonfire we'll put next to Wrath. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we just need 1 last Hyacinth Mushroom. And we need our 4 Moon Petal Lilies, and then 1 Webwood Ichor, which is gonna be off the same mobs as this one. So there we go. Oh, there's one.
I'm out of range.
Cool. That's nice. Got a little powered fortitude in exchange for our Mark of the Wild, I guess. I usually just throw buffs on people when I'm passing them. So it's nice to have people do the same. Oops. Shrink this a little. It's getting in the way of my target of target. Alright. Our first, these are our first aggressive mobs that we've seen. Looks cool. So what weapon skills do we have? Daggers and staves right now. I'm assuming we'll have to go to, I think Ironforge has two-handed mace skill. This is gonna be the first place where we see a little bit of danger on this hardcore mode. In the spider cave here. But I think it should be pretty easily manageable, I think. But it is the first place where we see large, like pretty high mob density where they're aggressive. So we'll see how it goes. It'd be really sad to not even make it to level 10, but I'm sure we will. We'll be fine. We don't need to back off on this one. We're out of mana anyways. I'm surprised we haven't gotten Webwood Eaker yet. Eaker? Oh. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Actually, we might be able to stay on the outside for the time being. The outside of the cave. The next step to this quest, I think, takes us to the back of the cave to get one of the eggs from Githis. Shadow Thread Cave. I never noticed the name of this cave. That's so cool. Shadow Thread Cave. Okay, we got ragged leather bracers. Oh, nice. 12 more armor. Alright, cool. We got that 2 kills back, it looks like. Okay, let's go into the cave just for a little fun. And to test the waters a little bit. How packed is this cave? Ooh, nice little crit. Alright, just 4 more venom sacks. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I'll just cancel that one. I wonder if it might... Ooh, ragged leather gloves. Oh no, okay. Our gloves are already better. Yeah, let's try launching 2 Wraths before Moonfire, because the Moonfire seems to pull them a little early while the first Wrath is still traveling. So what happens if I launch 2? Yeah, they get there. The first one arrives almost at the same time as I cast Moonfire. When I cast two Wraths before Moonfire. Okay, let's give that a try. Not that it really matters, but for the time being. Might as well. Yeah, there we go. Alright, just 2 web sacks to go. Ooh, there's a guy right here. Oops, and a resist. Thorns is going to be really nice once we get it. There's so many times right now where the mob we're fighting has like 2 to 4 health left over. And we're waiting on a full 2.9 seconds to get another swing in from our staff. Oops, I was supposed to wrath twice. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, and so it'll be nice to have thorns just to do that little tiny bit of extra damage where we won't have to wait for a full another swing. Like right there's 3 health left on this mob. And we have to wait a full extra swing to get it. And so, yeah, thorns is going to be really helpful actually. Uh-oh, we got another one. We've got an ad. Why am I not attacking? This is actually pretty fun. It's exciting even when something as small as that happens, where you know I'm doing fine and then we get an ad that spawns right on top of us. Yeah, definitely. Hardcore mode definitely adds that little extra excitement to it because you can see how quickly things can go south, really. And since you're playing hardcore mode, it's a GG from there. If you can't stabilize. All right. Okay, I suppose I could have hearthed my way out. That definitely would have been faster, and then yeah, that's okay. Oops. All right, anything special in here? Yeah, we've already got better gloves. And the rest are quest items and stuff we can't use. Okay. So just quest items and some vendor trash, which is nice to have since we could use a little bit of extra money. Obviously, these are all my other characters on this server, but we won't be touching any of their gold. So, per the rules, I'll be streaming this basically from start to finish. So that I'll start the stream on the loading screen, or maybe just even in the character select screen. Then we can see for sure that I haven't transferred anything or done anything while not recording or not streaming. Okay. Did you gather the venom sacks, Primal? Thank you, Primal. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom within these sacks with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our new world tree. Okay. Oh, cool. Nice. Good staff upgrade here. 2.6 DPS. Alright. Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimens to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young druid. And a giant spider is more than I can handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier, and I can then arrange for the unhatched spiders to be contained. There must be a nest deep in the Shadow Thread Cave. Please, search for an egg in the nest and return it to me. And this is where things might get risky. We'll see. Alright, so we got Thistlewood Staff. Okay. It's more like a cane, I guess. But, that's okay. Please collect the ingredients, Primal. Iveron needs our help. Thank Elune that you have gathered these ingredients so quickly. In just a moment, I will have the antidote prepared. The antidote is ready, Primal. Please see that Iveron drinks it. There is something that you should know. The antidote. It will only remain viable for 5 minutes. You must get it to him in time. Speed be with you, Primal.
Farewell.
Alright. I love these little, kind of RP. I mean, so I guess all quests are RP, but I like that these ones are a little different. As opposed to just kill this, do that, bring me these. I like that this one gives you the, and not just this one, but some others do too. Other quests give you this little quest timer. And just stuff like that. Little flavorful things like that. Alright, so we need a giant webwood egg. Well, I guess not a giant, but they are basically giant webwood eggs. They're huge. Hopefully we won't run into too many issues like we could have had right there at the end when I was leaving and I had that respawn pop up on top of me. Hopefully we won't run into too many issues like that. Because yeah, that's where things can get messy. Definitely. Oh nice, we're about to hit level 5 here. Just need 16 experience. Alright. Oops. Oh yeah, you know what I don't have on is my enemy nameplates. There we go. It's something that's always really helpful when you're dealing with multiple mobs at the same time. Having those enemy nameplates on. I even have an add-on to make mine look a little bit nicer than the standard enemy nameplates that the Blizzard UI has. Alright. Oh, Primal, I'm so glad you've returned. What is this, Primal? Oh, I knew Durrani would be able to help me. Iveron drinks the antidote. I'm always getting into trouble, and Durrania, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm feeling much better, but I think I'll sit here for a while longer, until I feel completely better. Well, that, and I was hoping you'd clear a path for me through those vicious webwood spiders. This guy in chat just said, what level do I get my mount? Get, G-I-T. Boy. It's always funny when you see someone genuinely asking, like they're coming from retail or something, and so they're genuinely asking what level they get their mount, and then they're always shocked at how high level you have to be. It's pretty funny to see. I like how just because the this add-on that I have knows that I'm a druid and can then therefore generate combo points in cat form. Even though I'm not in cat form, it shows the combo point little combo point markers there. Okay, back into the cave we go.
Too far away.
Alright, so far so good. I think we have to go this way. Oops, I don't know. Okay. We've got to go this way, and then down over here to the left, I think. Or I guess we can go right and loop around, but I think there are more spiders if you go this way. resist. It's a good thing we got a crit before that resist. Kind of balances out almost. Okay. So far so good. It's been pretty easy so far. Conserve a little bit of mana here since we're pretty low. Okay, so this has been pretty easy actually, so far, this cave. I guess I don't want to jinx myself, but no, I think we should be fine. Not running into too much trouble here. There are fewer spiders than I remember, I feel like. No, it's not too bad. The harder version of this, maybe not harder version of this, but the harder cave is gonna be when we go into the barrow dens in over here in next to Darnassus, or just on the road to Darnassus, with all the furbolgs in it. That one is probably gonna be hard. There are a lot of mobs in there, and they run. So there's a high potential for ads, and that is what kills you. Just getting ads. Okay. All right. We got Githis the Vile next. There we go. Okay, no worries there. Cloth. Oh, it's not okay. Yeah, we'll probably aggro this guy, so we might as well kill him. Oops, forgot to throw down the moonfire. Oh well. Should have thrown that down earlier. Alright. Okay, and we've got our egg. And now we'll probably hearth back to Shadowglen. Speed that up a little bit. So I don't think we have, yeah, that's the only quest we've got right now. Back to Shadowglen. Okay, perfect. Throw a buff on that guy. Ah, the Wood Egg quest is over here.
Assist you.
Have you been inside the Shadowthread Cave, Primal? Did you find a spider egg? Ah, very good. I will have this egg and the venom transported to Darnassus, then return there when my studies are done here. I expect to find out a great deal from these specimens, Primal. You have been a great help to me. Alright, a slight upgrade on our chest. That's good. Cool. Primal, is it? I heard that Teneron has been asking for you. You'll find him in the highest room atop Aldrassil. We may live long lives, but it's best you not keep him waiting too long. Okie dokie. Cool, so we got a slight upgrade there, just 2 armor. But hey, it's better than nothing. We need some boots already though. So one real piece of armor that we're missing, because we won't get a helm or shoulders for a bit. Although, since we're going leatherworking, we should be able to craft those relatively early. Considering most quests don't give out any shoulders or helmets for a really long time. And then at that point you're just hoping for a drop. But we won't have to. we'll be able to make our own, which is going to be really cool. Alright. Ah, Primal. I was hoping you'd be prompt in answering my summons. I have an important task that I would like you to perform. It is time for you to set out to seek your destiny, Primal. But before you're ready to set out into the world beyond our enchanted forests, there is much you must learn about our recent history. Much has changed with our people since the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was, its power used to defeat Archimonde and drive back the Burning Legion. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell north of Aldrassil and return me a phial of its water. Okay. Oh god. Oh. I meant to jump over here and land on this, which is exactly what happened. But for a second, it looked like I was going to go whoop just over the edge here, and I think that might have killed me. I'm pretty sure I can make this jump. I've done it before, I want to say, but let's give it a try. Okay. Yeah, okay. That first one, though, I almost overshot my landing. Wow. Yeah, I really thought I was dead for a second there. Oh, gosh. Close call. I didn't even think about it at first. I was just like, oh yeah, I can jump over here. And then I saw my life flash before my eyes for a split second as I was in the air. And then I just landed on the edge of that, the deck up there. Wow. Okay. Pull this up. I thought there was... So I was doing this the other day on my priest. I made a Night Elf priest and I was playing through. Not hardcore mode, just playing. But I thought there used to be like little like spirits or ghosts that acted out a little bit of RP when you filled up one of your vials or files or whatever they're called. But I guess not. Alright, no worries. Maybe that was something that was added in TBC or something, or Wrath maybe. To be honest, those were so long ago that my brain kind of mashes up things that happened in TBC with things that happened in vanilla sometimes. All right. I'm really I want to get to level 10 like already. I want to start looking at the talents and start thinking about what I want to take. There's a lot this is going to be really fun actually. I want to find out what talents I want to take. I want to start working on my professions as soon as possible. It's going to be really cool. Oh, that's right. He's all the way at the top. Okay. What spells I want to prioritize as well buying, because we might run out of gold. So it's gonna be interesting, yeah. The Moonwells hold the waters of the Well of Eternity, the ancient source of magic that has wrought so many horrors upon our world. The druids take advantage of its properties, and the sentinels revere the wells as shrines to Elune, but sorcery is forbidden to all. So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more to be told, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Teldrassil and into Darnassus. Maybe I did miss the RP at the well. Anyways, while there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Teldrassil, I must send you along. Corithras Moonrage will be expecting you. I have poured the phial of water you brought to me into this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Corithras. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolinar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil out of Shadowglen, and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road though, Primal. There are dangerous beasts in the forest of late.
Farewell.
Okay. I feel like we must have missed the RP that maybe I just need to wait around longer? Because he talked about how now we've kind of learned a little bit about the Battle of Mount Hyjal, but obviously we haven't. So I must have missed it. I must have moved on too fast. Whoops, I really enjoyed those parts of the quests. I really enjoyed the lore, and so that's kind of a bummer that I rushed it and moved on too fast. Okay, well, the rest of them, we'll wait around a little bit and we'll see if the quest actually starts up for us, starts giving us some info. We probably don't need to repair anything. We'll probably end up replacing a lot of this gear before we need to worry about it breaking on us. So cool, we're almost up to, we got 4 silver. All right, we're gonna spend most of that, actually, probably all of that at level 6. Oh well, that's all right. Shadow Glen. Well, I think we hit all the quests in Shadow Glen. Not that that was very many, but yeah, we should have gotten all the quests in Shadow Glen. So we've got this guy's quest, and then we head out into the greater part of Teldrassil.
What brings you?
Greetings, young druid. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Keldamir at the Dolinar Inn. It lies along the road to the south. Just thinking about it, we'll probably wanna stick to the roads more than I would normally. Normally I'd just cut the corner and not worry about it, but we might want to hug the road a little bit more just to be a little bit safer. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see how packed this part of the, because I know that there are mobs here. So yeah, let's see how busy this part of the forest is. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to the road here. Don't need to risk anything unnecessarily. Plus, I want to kill these mobs for Zen Falhoof's quest over here. Ooh, I wonder if I can do more of like a satyr voice. I wonder what a satyr voice would sound like.
Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling druid to perform my bidding. You see, Primal, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having. But in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain reagents. Fetch for me 3 Nightsaber fangs, 3 Strigid owl feathers, and 3 swatches of webwood spider silk. Let's keep this our little secret, Night Elf.
That was okay, I think, maybe. I narrate audiobooks, so sometimes I like to read the quests out loud and try out some voices. It's fun. It's fun, and it helps me kind of try to develop some different characters maybe for potential audiobooks in the future that I might get. So yeah, I think the satyr voice sounded okay.
Greetings.
Are you heading to the south, to Lake Alameth? If so, then I have a task I might ask of you. My colleague Denalin has a camp along the eastern end of the lake, where he's studying and experimenting on the plant life of Teldrassil. He requested a package of rare earths from Darnassus, and it was late, only recently arriving here in Dolinar. Can you take the package to him?
Hello.
A troubling breeze blows through the forest. Garalas Talvethren serves as Great Warden to the hibernating druids of the Talon in the Banithil Barrow Den. His duty as the chosen protector of the sleeping is to ensure their safety so their pact with Ysera remains fulfilled. But word from Garalas is now delayed, and I grow nervous. Travel east to Starbreeze Village and bring back a report from Garalas, so that I can put my worries to rest, knowing my dreaming brethren slumber safely. Okay. I wonder if we should pick up first aid or not. The upside to picking up first aid is that it can save us a bit of mana here and there. But right now I don't have a ton of extra money, and I think it costs 1 silver. So we might hold off on that for the time being.
Can I assist you?
Okay. How might I be of service to you, young one? Are you here to rest in the inn? Do you require a hearthstone? Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I am glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I am glad you came. While you're here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So, rest. Let's see. Yeah, it does. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll probably just be selling them, so it's fine. Hey, bud. Got my dog over here. Hey, buddy. What's up? What are you doing? Yeah, we're trying out this hardcore challenge. Let's talk to this guy. No, we don't need to. There we go. We'll just vendor that. And then, where's the innkeeper? Warrior trainer. Oh, duh. I was just talking to the innkeeper. Oh, jeez. I'm used to the innkeepers being down there. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, here we go. Alright. Alright. There we go. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay. Let's see if there's... Let's see. Okay. I don't know if we fill one up here or not. Greetings, Druid. For what purpose do I owe the pleasure of our meeting? Ah, I see. You were sent by Teneron. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do, and little time to do it in. I think we'd best get started. First, let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The Druids in Darnassus use the water of the moonwells of Teldrassil, and their moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the moonwells. Take this vessel to the moonwell outside of Starbreeze village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters. Then return to me. When you have completed your task, I shall continue the story where Teneron left off.
May the stars guide you.
Okay. I think let's see. Pretty sure yeah, it's just herbalism and alchemy, I think, in here. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure the skinning and leatherworking trainers are over here along the road. So we won't be able to snag that just yet. Excuse me, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. So we want to do Crown of Earth. Oh wait, there's another quest at the top of this tower. I forgot. Zen's Bidding. And a Troubling Breeze. Oh, you're safe, bud. My neighbors are being super loud next door. And so my dog's kind of freaking out. Which is fantastic. Alright, yeah, here we go. Talon Kai, Swift Root. I was once given an emerald dream catcher from Garalas Talvathan, the warden of the druids in the Benethil Barrow Den. This powerful amulet is able to siphon energy from the emerald dream, bestowing luck upon those who carry it. Sadly, I have not been able to retrieve it from my dresser in Starbreeze village. Although Starbreeze was once a tranquil place, it has now succumbed to the corruption of the furbog that reside there. Perhaps you would be willing to recover my dreamcatcher, Druid. I must warn you, Primal. This matter must stay between us. The Satyr are enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Melanas. He resides in the nearby cave of Fell Rock, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is as black as night, and he plots something most foul. Oops, I missed the last part of that. You must find him within his nearby cave, just to the north of here. Bring me his head. Okay. Oh, cool. We got new bracers. 18 armor. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, so that one is another cave, which caves are risky. So we might want to do that one in just a bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, all right. So we need to collect owl feathers. It's a little annoying, that one resisted. Okay. Yeah, we gotta collect owl feathers. And then we've got to fill up the file, get the dream catcher, and find the missing, oh boy. And then we need to find the missing druid, or guy, whatever, this guy. You're good, you're fine. These guys are already much tougher than the ones over in the starting area. Hi, bud. How you doing? Hey, level 6. All right. Let's actually, we're close to town still. Let's get our level 6 spells. Might as well. Thorns will help. I'm not sure if we get another rank of Wrath, maybe? I feel like Wrath could use a new rank pretty soon. Maybe not yet, but soon, hopefully. Because it doesn't feel too strong right now. We have to cast Wrath, I think, like 4 times plus a Moonfire. So, and that doesn't even like fully finish a kill, that just gets him low. So hopefully we can get maybe a new rank of Wrath. I believe the druid trainer should be upstairs. Oops. On the 2nd level here. Trade supplies, general supplies, maybe not. Is there no druid trainer here? Or did I just run past them or something? I feel like I must have run past them. I don't think there are any trainers up top. I thought it was just the priest trainer and first aid trainer downstairs, but yeah, there are no trainers up here. Okay, let me find that druid trainer. I assumed he was, oh boy, that's a long fall. I assumed he was in this tower here. First aid, priest, food and drink. But, oh thanks. Okay, we got the warrior trainer here. Rogue trainer. Maybe the druid trainer is out near the hunter trainer? Pet trainer, stable master, hunter. Trainer, no. Cook, cooking supplies. Druid trainer, Cal. Okay, he's by the Moonwell. Alright.
I am honored.
Okay, we do get a new rank of Wrath. Excellent. So we get Thorns and a new rank of Wrath. Perfect. And that's about it. Okay, great. That is exactly what I was asking for and hoping for. So there we go. Yeah, Thorns and then a new rank of Wrath. That is way better. Alright. It's 12 to 13 more damage and just a 0.2 second cast longer. Alright, excellent. And we get Thorns too, which is really nice. Hey bud, you're doing great. Yeah, Thorns is already doing a solid amount of damage. 7% of our overall damage in that fight. Nice. And the longer the fights go, the more, I think the higher the percentage it's going to end up being. Oh, we dodged an attack, so didn't get it there, but still, it's a solid little addition. Makes us a lot more mana efficient. Just curious to see how much it ends up doing on average. Yeah, 15 damage. It's close to the it's close to the amount of another Wrath. Maybe about a little bit more than half the damage of another Wrath, which is nice. Since it's essentially free because we can cast it, and then obviously when we're not in combat, and then our mana regens to full. So it's essentially free. So each fight we get basically almost another Wrath cast for free. Alright, let's fill up our file here. The Jade file. Okay, now I'm going to sit around for a bit. Maybe not super long, but I'm curious to see if there's any sort of interaction here. I thought like spirits or something came out and they like talked about the history of the Moonwells and Teldrassil and everything after the destruction of Nordrassil, but apparently not. I thought they did. Huh. Yeah, I guess not. That's a bummer. It'd be cool. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Oh, these guys run. Okay, interesting. Oh, Scroll of Spirit. That's nice. Any little bit helps, really. So a little bit of extra spirit's gonna help with mana regen in between fights. I suppose not even in between fights, just after I front load some spellcasts at the beginning of a fight. Hey bud, you're fine. Alright, so we're going to fight our way upstairs to the knocked out Garalas. Here we go.
Thank the forest you're here. I knew Athredas would sense trouble and send help. The Gnarlpine tribe has been corrupted. The once peaceful Furbolgs have turned against the protectors of the forest. They ambushed me as I left for the Benethil Barrow Den and proceeded to pillage Starbreeze village. Ursel the Mauler, their chieftain, is using the evil powers of the Fellmaws to drive them mad. I'm too wounded to return to Athredas to bring him this grave news. The task is left to you, young druid. We can only hope that the deranged Gnarlpines have not made it to Benethil yet.
Oh, they have. They definitely have. They are all over the den, the Barrow Den. There's a rare spawn that's somewhere around here from time to time, but that's okay. Looks like he's not up right now. Okay. And then I think we go in here. Don't we go in here to get the Emerald Dreamcatcher? Even though the stone is missing, I think. Something like that. Don't run too close to the guy. Okay. Yes, here we go. Talankai's dresser. Alright, there's the Emerald Dreamcatcher. I wonder if there's anything in the other house that's here. There's a little house right here. I wonder if there's anything else in here. Besides just more mobs to kill, but... Oh, it was a little bad. That's funny. I've never gone inside this house, I don't think. Anything clickable? Sometimes they have little hidden quests. There's a water barrel, that's cool. I don't think I'll need it, but so I'll just leave it for somebody else who might want it. But yeah, occasionally they'll have like a little map on the floor or something that's like a little hidden quest, and you can only find it if you actually explore, which is cool. So you never know. It's always worth checking around. I don't like study, you know, what hidden quests there are out there. I don't have Questy or any other questing add-ons, and so nothing's gonna tell me whether there's something there or not. I prefer just to search myself. Alright. Okay, so we found Garalas. We are gonna return to Athrodos now. And on the way, we'll be killing things for Zen's bidding. Okay, cool. So we've done everything else that we needed to do over here. Don't want to aggro 2 of them. Yeah, they're not social, so it's fine. Oops, we got a little resist there. Okay, we'll just hit him with another Moonfire after this auto. Ooh, yeah, Thorns is going to help a lot, actually. 20% of our damage came from Thorns. Thorns is going to help a lot against Night Sabers. Yeah, that fast attack speed really works against them. Cool. Okay, no drops yet. Ooh, we are really running out of backspace already. Oops, okay. That's alright. I didn't even see them there. Sorry, guys. Almost sneaked a mob from them. Okay, nothing yet. Oh, we have 3 Webwood Spider Silk already. Whoops. Okay, well, that's fine. Still worth XP.
I need to get closer.
Alright, there's a Night Saber Fang. Cool. Got one. We can save a little bit of mana here. He's pretty low. We're gonna need these in a minute. Hey, 2 in a row. Alright. Cool. Wish we had skinning right about now, though. But that's okay. I don't want to go way out of my way just to get skinning right now. It's not that important to grab right this second. Ooh, 41 copper. Okay, we can drop this apple here. And then we're this close to town. We might as well vendor stuff, so I'm not wasting precious copper and silver here on empty bag or full bag space. Okay, here we go. We might take oops, I shouldn't sell that. We might end up taking cooking. Not sure yet. For the time being, I'm just going to be vendoring stuff that I don't need. Even if it's useful for cooking. Oh, I suppose we can turn in Crown of the Earth. I don't have to rush to do Zen's bidding. We'll still be doing quests around here. Oops, I should give him thorns as well. There we go. I guess the druid, okay. Hello again, Primal. Have you completed your task? After the Battle of Mount Hyjal, we were without direction. Nordrassil smoked from the fire it unleashed, and our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. It was in this trying time that the betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shando's storm rage disappeared. A dark time for all. There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus, on the shores of the pools of Arlithrian. The Sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the Gnarlpine furbolgs. Be wary as you seek out the well, and keep your weapons close at hand. Okay. So I guess, yeah, he's the one filling us in on a little bit of the history. I thought there was more to it, but I guess not. Hey bud, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Oops, this guy could use buffs. There you go, buddy. Yeah, come hang out in here with me. Yeah. By the stars, this is quite disturbing indeed. Gnarlpine invaders were seen ravaging the Banithil Barrowden to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate, unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of wakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw talisman, Black Feather Quill, Sapphire of the Sky, and Rune of Nesting. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. Ooh, and we get a nice staff for it, too. Cool. Alright, let's go turn in the Emerald Dreamcatcher quest up top. Yeah, so the Banithil Barrowden quest is the one that's going to be the riskiest, probably, out of all the quests on Teldrassil. Just because it involves you going into a cave with aggressive creatures who are social and run when they get low health. And some of them can heal, so it's risky, yeah. Please move swiftly. I can only hope that my Emerald Dreamcatcher has been unharmed by the Furbolg. Have you recovered it yet, Primal? My Emerald Dreamcatcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to a few. Thank you for returning it, Primal. The Emerald! It's missing! My Dreamcatcher has been damaged! There is a band of Gnarlpine mystics located to the north of Starbreeze, and I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitas the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now, seeing my Dreamcatcher, I am sure that he has stolen the emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, Primal, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well.
Farewell.
Okay. Boop. We still don't have feet. We still don't have boots. It's pretty funny. Okay, we've cleared out most of our bag space. Excellent. Okay. We'll do this one in a bit. For now, we're going to do Ferocitas the Dream Eater. And we need more owl feathers. There we go. Nope, just eggs. Okay. Hey, bud. You're great. What are you upset about? Yeah, what are you upset about? Huh? Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of hardcore questing. Mm-hmm. Hey, bud. Good boy. So we gotta resist on the first. Alright, there we go. Hi, bud. Nice, we got one. Owl feather. Alright. Just need one more fang and one more owl feather. Yes, alright, nice. That's the last fang we needed. So just one owl feather. These can be kind of low. I don't know how low the drop rate is, but sometimes it feels like it's really low. So it's nice to get these out of the way. Good boy, bud. Yeah. Hey, there we go. All right. Done with all those. And then I almost ran face first into a Night Saber. All right, cool. And a little tiger's eye, which should be worth 1 silver, I think. Nice. Yeah. That's great. I'll just be vendoring it, obviously, since it's not really useful, I don't think, in leatherworking, and then we can't use the auction house at all, even to sell things. So, oops, Night Saber. These mystics are annoying. Casters are just super annoying. So I can drag him back a little bit. Trying to play and pet my dog and keep him calm at the same time makes things a little rough. Ooh, this guy hurts. Thankfully he's out of mana now. There we go. Alright, there's the Dream Eater right there. I'm gonna sit to regen a little bit extra, a little bit faster. Since I think we're gonna have to take on him and probably the Mystic that's next to him at the same time. I doubt we can break the two apart. So I'm gonna try to nuke the Mystic, and then we'll try to kite the Dreamweaver. Yeah, whoops. As I said that, then I screwed it up and walked away. Okay, nice. Fortunately, I don't have a slow or anything. Yeah, it's not doing me any good. Since I don't have a slow, I can't really kite him. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna slowly work him down. Focusing on keeping our health up as opposed to killing him faster. So there we go. Alright, nice. And then we just have to remove the jewel from the necklace. Huh. I like how it specifically lists that all races can loot it. Even though I don't think you can even get this quest unless you're an alliance. But maybe that implies then if you kill him, even if you're Horde, he'll drop Talankai's jewel, and then you can, or the Gnarlpine necklace, and you can loot Talankai's jewel from it. I'm assuming, no matter what race you are. Because otherwise, why would they list all the races? Interesting. Not that it's used for anything besides this quest, but huh, it's funny. Does this LOS? No, it does not. Okay. I don't want to aggro that one next to him, so we'll just pull him back. I like how their wrath is blue, like it's a lightning spell. Ooh, we get Scroll of Protection here. Nice. Oh, we aggroed Frostadust, didn't we? Okay, I don't want to kill him again. There's not really much point to it, and all I'll be doing is potentially delaying him for somebody else that's going to come through here on a quest. Let's see if we can aggro this guy. Drag him back. Hopefully he won't aggro anything else. If I pull him this way. Okay, he should come. Yeah, there we go. Just be careful here. He could potentially aggro the whole camp. Oh good. He got stuck in a wrath casting. Oh boy. As I say that, this guy turned and stepped a tiny bit closer to me. See if we can keep the warrior engaged. That way we can break this camp up. The Mystic should reset, I think. Okay, and I ran into something else. Oh boy. And another thing. Oh god. Alright, we're just gonna have to reset the whole thing. That's fine. I ran into way too many things. The Night Saber we can kill. And then that'll make us ding, I think. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, that was a little messy. I wasn't really worried too much, but it didn't go the way I wanted it to. Definitely not. So I wanted to split that camp up. Well, I didn't want to aggro them to begin with, and then once I did, I wanted to split up the camp, so at least gain a little bit of something out of it. But then I just constantly ran into stuff. Okay, we can circle around this side and get that last mystic we need. Ooh, Night Saber here. Okay. Good boy, bud. Yeah, good boy. Just hang out here with me. Alright. Yeah. I wonder if my dog might like me to bring his bed into this room here. I'll try that in a second here. Alrighty. Cool. It's all the quests over here. So not Denal's Earth, but Zen's Bidding, Frostus the Dream Eater. So Crown of Earth is way to the west. Relics of Awakening is way to the west. Twisted Hatred. I think we can. I'm pretty sure this Lord Melanos guy is can be tough. I think he shapeshifts into. He's like a druid. He's a satyr, I think, but also a druid at the same time. So he shifts into cat form and does a lot of damage, like a solid amount of damage. It's surprising how much damage he does. I saw him kill somebody when I was playing before on my priest. Before I could heal them, he nailed them. I didn't expect him to deal that much damage, and so I wasn't watching this other player's health until the last second when I realized that he was about to kill them, and it really caught me off guard. We weren't grouped or anything, but I still felt bad. I was like, oh, I could have helped that guy, but Melanos just nuked him. I had no idea. All right, let's try the satyr voice again. Let me see what does he sound like.
You again. Have you been a busy little bee, Primal? I've been waiting for you to bring me what I need. Well done indeed. Who would have ever guessed that I, Zen Foulhoof, would have a night elf to do my bidding? Certainly not me. But so it goes. This beloved world of ours is full of surprises. 3 cheers for the naive and gullible.
So yeah, it's fun doing voices for some of the characters here. Not all of them. I don't think I can pull off a dwarven accent and voice, so I don't even try those because that would just be painful to listen to. So I just don't even bother. But yeah, some of them, like the satyrs and stuff, are fun to do. What if I could do a gnome voice? Huh. I'll have to try that at some point. Okay. I'm curious. So I think she gives the same. Oops, let's buff this. Oh, we already buffed them. I think the night elf that we just passed with the quest above her head, I think she gives the same quest as another night elf that patrols along the road, and I'm just kind of curious if that's the case, if they both give the same quest. Because if I take the quest from her, then I can't take the quest from the night elf that patrols along the road. So, Ferocitas and the Gnarlpine Mystics must return what is mine. Please retrieve the emerald so that I may repair my emerald dreamcatcher. Now I can repair my dreamcatcher. Thank you, Primal. Alright. There's a lot of people in here right now. Oops, not that one.
Feel free to
Leather
browse.
armor merchant, that works. Linen cloth, rusty hatchet. Yeah, we can sell all this stuff. Nice. I don't think that's gonna be worth hanging on to. Maybe though. Actually, 5. We could use that against Lord Melanos. I think
Good luck.
that might be nice. All right, give me just a minute. I'm gonna move my dog's bed into my room here so that he can lay down with me. Go ahead. Yeah, good boy. Why don't you lay down, bud? All right. There we go. Hopefully that settles him down a little bit. What are my neighbors doing next door? They are super loud right now. Wow. Oh yeah, she's got the actually, let me see if I can get that. Oh shoot. I don't know where the night elf who patrols this western road is. She's the one. I think she also gives the same quest, the follow-up to Zen's bidding. I think she gives the same quest. It's not the night elf on the on the night saber. It's a different one. So I think she gives the same one as that. Let's go this way for now, and we can pick up this quest and do it, and then we can also get skinning and leatherworking over there on the road, and then we can see if my
Peace be with
theory
you.
is correct. Oh, she gives the quest also. Seek redemption. That's the follow-up to Zen Valhoof. Okay. The road to Darnassus. The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbolgs from the Gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, Druid. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these Gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me. So she gives the quest also, which strongly suggests that I'll point her out, the one that I'm thinking of. There's another quest NPC, I think, that only gives that follow-up quest, the Seek Redemption quest. I don't think she gives anything else, but she has a name, so I think that's the only quest she gives, though. So I'm curious. I'm gonna go see if I can track her down. I always feel like, or at least, I guess as a kid, I always felt like this was such a large area. This map just was so massive on Teldrassil. And I thought it was so far to run all the way from Dolinar, all the way over here to the leatherworking and skinning trainers. And now I see it takes like literally 1 minute. Maybe less to run over here. Alright, cool. So we'll pick up skinning and leatherworking. Because I'm 99% sure, there we go, that druids cannot drink potions in animal form. Which means that alchemy is kind of out of the window for, oh shoot, she doesn't sell a skinning knife, does she? Or he, this guy. Shoot. No. Okay, so we'll have to go back to Dolinar to get the skinning knife, I believe. Yeah, which means that as far as a hardcore challenge goes, if you can't drink potions in shapeshifted form, which is what you're going to be doing, like you're going to be in shapeshifted form 99% of the time when you're fighting things, and when you're low health, you're probably going to be in shapeshifted form. So as far as hardcore mode goes, you would have to then shift out of like bear form or something, leaving you even more vulnerable because you've got less armor in order to drink your potion. And so sure, it's a fairly quick thing. You can shift out, drink a potion, shift back. But I'm just going to go with leatherworking, I think. So she does give the quest. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. The Council of the Forest has news that you aided Zen Foulhoof. The satyr is an enemy of the forest. As a night elf, you should know better than to defile the forest by killing nature's creatures. You must redeem yourself in the eyes of the Council if you wish to remain a friend of Teldrassil. Teach Foulhoof a lesson, and you shall be redeemed. Fell cones are corrupted seeds that fall from the trees. They billow with green smoke. Give some to Foulhoof. He'll think you have brought him a harmless snack. Oh, I thought she was going to elaborate a little bit more. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, it's a little bit funny to me that they get mad at you for killing nature's creatures, but meanwhile, like literally 2 or 3 of the starter quests, and literally the first starter quest you get is to kill nature's creatures. So it's kind of funny. That quest always made me laugh a little bit. I saw all those fell cones earlier, and now I can't seem to spot any. But that's alright, we'll have plenty of time to find more fell cones as we're continuing our quests around Teldrassil here. Not in a huge rush to find the fell cones. Oh gosh, I almost knocked over my whole microphone. There we go. Yeah, I'm not in a giant rush to find all the fell cones right this second or anything. I'll just have to keep my eyes peeled for them. Collect them as I go. Our druid looks... I mean, it's kind of fitting though. Not only are we playing a druid, but his name is Primal, so it's kind of fitting that he doesn't have any shoes. He's just running around barefoot. Alright, let's take out these ambushers here. Let me move this microphone back. There we go. Alright, let's take out these ambushers. Yeah, so this quest is easy. The difficult one is going into the Barrow Den up the hill there. But we won't be doing that one until probably at least level 10, I'm thinking. Just to be safe here with hardcore mode. I believe we could get it done. Oh, nice. That's Scroll of Spirit. I'm pretty sure we could get it done at an earlier level, maybe 8 or 9, but just in case, one little slip up or two in that enclosed space could quickly lead to a death. Or I suppose not a death, it is just death, period, in hardcore mode. Kind of like real life. Yeah, 1 or 2 slip ups could quickly lead to death. It would really be cool if they did actually add hardcore servers. That could be something that's really enjoyable. And that way, it wouldn't require you to stream or record your gameplay. You definitely could, obviously, but it wouldn't require you to stream it or record it to prove that you made it all the way to 60 or to whatever with no deaths, because if they made it so that you literally couldn't accept a res or spirit res until you hit level 60, then yeah, it would just solve all that fact-checking stuff for you. That would be super, super cool, though. Imagine, like, actually making it to level 60 and forming your raid team. Like, how awesome would those players be? To make it all the way to level... All of them would have had to make it to level 60 without a single death in order just to have the opportunity to raid at all. That would be so cool. Yeah, it'd be a really, really, really cool server. The level 60 community would be super tight-knit, I would think. You've served the good people of Dolinar and Darnassus well, brave druid. As a member of the Sentinel Force of Teldrassil, I salute your efforts. Oh, interesting. She's a moon priestess and a sentinel. That's cool. All right. I guess we can do Melanos now. I think we should be able to handle him without too much trouble here. So we need Seek Redemption and then Twisted Hatred is what we're going to do right now. Okay. Yeah, let's give Melanos a try. I think having the Severed Voodoo Claw is going to help a decent amount. Reducing the physical damage dealt by the target by 5. Because, like I said, I think he shifts into cat form. So obviously all of his damage is going to be physical. Ooh, and more spellcasters. That's it's not usually something I want to see. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Phew. This one's melee. Okay, cool. Alright, another cave. I'd forgotten that the Night Elf quests have so many caves early on. 3 different caves on Teldrassil alone? Okay, let's try to hit this guy with another Wrath. Yeah, wow, 3 caves in Teldrassil alone. Oh, Night Elf Hunter here. Cool. Thanks, friend. Oh, I've got a bunch of people coming in. 2 hunters. I wonder if they're playing together. Oh, I buffed this guy already. That's cool. Not this guy, though. Let me rebuff this guy, and then we'll just straight up buff this guy for the first time. There you go, friends. Alrighty. I believe Melanos is this way. So unfortunately, we can't group up with these people, so what I'm thinking is if we all end up at Melanos at the same time, I'll probably just let them go first. Since I'm the one who has special restrictions on grouping and stuff. So if they want to kill Melanos, they can go ahead and do that first, and then I'll just wait for the respawn. That's not a big deal. It should be pretty quick. Oops, I aggroed 2 of them. Get back a bit. That was nice. You picked it up for me. Throw on my heal just for helping me out. Okay, you can line of sight him behind this rock here. Nice. I'm not really trying to trade back and forth with this guy. I just don't want to ignore him completely if he's trying to help me. But yeah, I believe I'll just have to. Big deal. Yeah, I think I'll just have to let him get the quest mob first. since obviously it's not his fault that I'm playing hardcore. Who knows? He might be as well. Not really sure. Nice. He dinged. Okay. Pretty sure Melanos is up here and around the corner. I'm just going to wait for this guy to go ahead, do his thing. Maybe I'll help him out if he needs a heal or something. But, oh no. Is Melanos not around this corner? Pretty sure that's where he spawns. Someone kill him or something? I wonder if he has multiple spawn locations in the same cave. Because I'm 100% sure this is where he spawned when I went through here on my druid. But maybe Melanos spawns in different areas of the cave. That would be really interesting, actually. I didn't realize he might have... I never thought that he might have multiple spawn locations within the same cave. Huh. Yeah. I mean, either way, I'm going to have to let this hunter go ahead and take him down first. But, yeah, I never thought about that. That's pretty cool, actually. Hmm. I like how they have like ferns growing inside a cave. I don't know if ferns can grow inside a cave. There's no light for them to grow by. It's funny. Huh. Yeah, Melanos must spawn in different areas of the cave. Interesting. Alright, I might as well help this guy out. Speed things along a little bit. Is he here? Is he not here? Huh. Oh. I have to decline and I'll just let him know. Alright, so no spawn over here yet. No spawn on this upper level, so maybe he's just down below. Let me see. I want to make sure that Hunter's not dead. Poor guy. I kind of left him there. Where is Melanos? Huh. I could have sworn he spawned right around here. Huh. I don't see him. But I would have assumed one of his spawn locations would be here. One would be up here. And the other where I was talking about earlier. But I wonder if he can also spawn in this little nook back here. Let me check the other location one more time before I jump down, because then I'm kind of committed to to that decision, because I'll have to clear my way all the way back around to get back up here if I want to get back up here. So let me check again. Oh, is he here? Let me mark him with the skull. Where's he at? He's around here. I can... Oops. I can target him. I just don't know where he is. I don't remember him ever being hard to find. So that's kind of funny. Wait. Nice, another scroll of protection, just as mine was about to wear out, too. Cool. Okay, so I was able to target him. I just still don't know where he is, though. Maybe in that large room down at the bottom there. Let's check it. Okay, this is a little risky here. There's quite a few of them. Let me clear this guy first. Just be smart about it. I can step around this corner here to LOS. Okay, here we go. Okay. Should be able to get this guy without any ads, hopefully. Try to draw him back as far as I can. Alright, cool. There we go. Yeah, I might be able to slip past this guy, but just in case I can't. Let's see, does this pillar LOS? It does. Excellent. Thankfully, their shadow bolts don't really hurt. So, okay, I don't see. Is Melanos up there? No, I hope not. After I just came all the way down here, I don't see him down there. Okay, let's just clear our way down to the other room then, I guess. I was wondering if I could get behind that pillar in time. That's okay. Yeah, these casters really don't hurt much, so that's good. Oh, he spawned here. Interesting. I didn't realize he could spawn there. Huh. Kind of a random spot for him to spawn. Okay. I think I saw my skull here in the distance. There we go. Oh, he's up top now. Okay. We're gonna have to circle back around. How funny. We were just up there, and then we couldn't find him, so we cleared our way down here, and then he respawned back up there. Alrighty, no worries. Just clear our way back around. Still good XP, so. Okay, we're gonna get 2 of them here. Which means we should probably go ahead and try to nuke this one as much as possible. Yeah, that was easy. Uh-oh. I have to run though, because we're gonna get aggro here. Just fine. Just keep backing up. Okay, here we go. Thankfully, one of them reset, so that made it even easier. But even if they hadn't reset, we would have been fine, I think. Okay, let's go get Melanos. Can we avoid this sprite here? Nice. Yeah, okay. We'll ding 8 before we even get out of the cave. Nice. Gonna be so close to talent points, which is what I'm really looking forward to. This guy's helping us anyways. I don't really need the help, but okay. Nice of him though. There's Melanos. I finally found him. Alright, do we have anything to eat? Oh yeah, here we go. Nothing to drink, so unfortunately we can't drink up, but that's okay. Free spirit. Alrighty. Hey, look at that, 18 silver already. When did that happen? Okay. And there we go. Oh, he's got some ads with him. Let me see if I can pull. Oh boy, this might get ugly. Okay, let me see if I can pull these guys separately. Nope, we cannot pull separately. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, he definitely does a lot of damage. This is what I meant. It was nice of this druid to stick, or this hunter to stick around. Yeah, it was nice of him. I mean, we didn't group or anything, so I guess it's technically within the rules. I didn't ask him to stick around. He just did. That was nice. Cool, so we got him. Twisted Hatred. Yeah, I think we would have been fine by ourselves. Obviously, it would have been closer call for sure. But we still had a bit of mana, enough for another heal or two, I think. Hey, and there's level 8. Yeah, we should have had enough mana for another heal or two. And we would have kept whittling him down in the meantime. So I think we would have been fine without the help, but yeah, nice of him to help out anyways. Oh, why is he evading? Whoa, trippy. He just bugged out on us right in the middle of the room. What the heck? He just randomly bugged out on us. How weird. I wasn't standing on anything strange. I was right in the middle of the room. Huh. That was weird. It wasn't just like one evade either. He literally just froze up, evaded 2 or 3 times, and then healed to full, and then randomly went back to attacking us. Huh. We're gonna get an ad, aren't we? No? Okay, cool. I like how they wear like little vests or something. Like, it's this little like imp demon thing, and it wears clothes. But I don't think it wears pants. Just a vest. That's pretty funny. Ooh, ragged leather belt. No. Okay, ours is still better. Alright. Cool. We made it through another cave. Whew, a closer call there with Melanus, though. Alright, we can go turn this one in and get some druid training. Wonder what we get at level 8.
I'm listening.
Did you kill Lord Melanus yet? It is vital that he be taken care of quickly and quietly, Primal. His continued existence is an embarrassment to us all. With Lord Melanus laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you, Primal. Cool, slight upgrade to wrist armor. Nice. And once we get bear form, all of those little upgrades are magnified quite a bit with... I think regular bear form is 180% increased armor, something like that, from items. And then, obviously, once we get up a little bit higher level, once we get dire bear form, I think it goes up to 360, 360%. But yeah, this will be nice. Okay, cool. Almost ready for bear form and talents at level 10. Almost. Yeah, we can even see the silver question mark, or silver exclamation point now. Alright. Ooh, entangling roots. Cool. And a new rank of healing touch. Awesome. So normally I would D-rank... Let me do shift 2 or something for that. Normally I would D-rank healing spells, but I wonder if I should just skip it since I'm going to be going feral for my leveling. Or at least I think I'll be going feral. I'm not... I guess I don't necessarily have to go feral. Alright, so entangling roots is going to help us a lot with dealing with ads and stuff. Or just backing off, throw quick entangling roots, back off out of melee range to get a heal off. So that'll actually be really nice. Okay. On to the Denali quest. You have something for me? Ah, it's here! I've waited for this rare earth for quite some time. I hope it's still fresh. Thank you for bringing it to me, Primal. You're a night elf who is generous with his time. Alright, and does his little RP. Cool. So now his little planter here is filled with rare earth. I'm not really sure what that means, but... Okay. The Timberlings of Teldrassil are elementals of nature. In some ways, they reflect the natural order of plants and animals on our great tree. So it is disturbing to see how angry the Timberlings have become. I believe it has something to do with the soil. I have been working on different methods of nurturing plants and would like to try them on Timberling seeds. Please, can you gather seeds from Timberlings around Lake Alameth and bring them to me? And then the other one. Small Timberlings are sprouting around the waters of Lake Alameth. I'm afraid these sprouts are beyond help. We should try to clear them from the land before they grow large enough to cause trouble. When you're wandering the lake, If you see any timberling sprouts, please take... Oh, timberling sprouts. Ah, okay. Any timberling sprouts, please take them. Help keep our land clean. I was thinking of the timberling in general, these little timberlings. But he's talking about these guys, the sprouts here. Okay. Cool. Go ahead. Oh, are these guys immune to nature? Oh, they're not. Okay. Phew. For a second, I thought they would be immune to nature damage since they are elementals of nature, according to the actual quest. So, yeah. Surprised that they're not immune, or at least highly resistant or something. I guess Blizzard figured they'd give us a break, give druids a break, since at this early level at least, with the resistances and stuff. Because I could easily have seen them being completely immune to nature damage or something. Major and a frayed belt. Still no bag drops yet, so that's a little unfortunate, but still hoping for one or two. Or 4. But starting with 1 would be nice. Oh shoot! I need to get a skinning knife in Dolinar. Still don't have one. And then I need to put my leatherworking out here. And then we don't need to do anything else, because skinning doesn't require an actual button on the action bar, thankfully. But what can we make right off the bat here? Let's see. Leather cloak, that's a slight upgrade. Bracers, upgrade. Oh, wow. Leather boots? Oh, we can finally get boots! Oh, that's the first thing on my agenda then. As far as leatherworking goes, get some dang boots on my feet. Alright, and then a leather vest, also an upgrade. Nice. Okay. This is going to be great, actually, this whole hardcore game mode thing. That's going to be really fun. I'm going to end up crafting a lot of my armor, I think, while we're leveling. A lot of it. Because otherwise we're relying on random drops, which is going to be a relatively low chance of them actually being useful for us. And then just quest rewards. And so quest rewards end up leaving a lot of gaps as you go. And then since one of the other rules for the hardcore game mode is that you can only run a dungeon with other hardcore players. It has to be a full hardcore group. You can't have anyone who's not hardcore in the group. And then also, you can only run each dungeon once on each of your hardcore characters. So if I run Dead Mines or Black Fathom Deeps or something on this character once, I cannot run it again. And if we get to a point where we think, oh, I don't know if we can even do this boss, and we call it quits, I think that's it. You can't go back through a second time. So it'll be interesting. Because since you can only clear them once, if the item that you're hoping for doesn't drop in that dungeon, or if it does drop but somebody else in your group gets it, that's it. You don't get another chance at that item. That's it. You missed it. And so that's really going to emphasize the importance of crafting professions. So I was thinking alchemy is probably the best option for hardcore, but now the more I think about it, and the more I think about how important things like blacksmithing are, or leatherworking, or tailoring, how important it is just to have better gear constantly as you're leveling, that might actually outweigh the benefits of alchemy. It's not as clear cut as I assumed it was. I just assumed alchemy was probably like, it was the best profession hands down. You can make healing potions, you can make mana potions, you can make restorative potions, invisibility potions. You can make so many different things that can be really, really, really helpful. But if you're running around and you're level 30 and you still have a couple of like green level 10 or level 15 pieces, you know, like you could have benefited quite a bit more if you'd taken leatherworking as a druid or blacksmithing as a warrior. Because the thing about equipment pieces, you're benefiting from those stats 100% of the time, as opposed to things like health potions, where you're only gaining benefit from that health potion if you actually use the health potion. And you're obviously not going to use your health potions unless you're low. In most cases, I guess if you had a bunch of extra health potions, you could just be using them to maintain a relatively healthy health pool. Oh boy, a relatively strong health pool. Just to minimize downtime in between pulls. I guess you could use them that way too. But I think most people will use them just when they need them, when they're low health. So you're only gaining that benefit from those health potions at that point. And then obviously there are potions and elixirs that you can make which benefit you you can basically make them, and so you have 100% uptime on like an elixir of lion's strength or whatever it's called or something, or fortitude, elixir of fortitude, stuff like that. So there are those, and you have the benefit of those the whole time. But still, I think it's going to be a closer, like a much more competitive level of value from leatherworking and blacksmithing compared to alchemy than I originally thought. So it should be cool. All right, do you have the seeds? I'm eager to plant them. You got them. This is good. This is good. I will plant these seeds in special soil I have prepared. I believe the seeds will sprout into timberlings who are much more docile. Perhaps later you can see the results. Primal, can you take one of the seeds you brought me to my friend Relian Greenspire? He is a druid in Darnassus, and when last we spoke, he revealed his interest in my work with the timberlings. He had some ideas himself, and he will appreciate a specimen seed to work with. Thank you, Primal. You've been a great help to me. I hope that, someday, you will see the fruit of my labors. You will usually find Relian walking the pathways of the Cenarian Enclave in Darnassus.
Goddess Watowe, the loon be with you.
Hello, Primal. Have you found any sprouts near the waters? That's a lot. I'm afraid they're spreading at a dangerous rate. I hope I can solve the riddle of what is tainting them. Thank you for your help, Primal. The land is a cleaner place for your efforts. Oh, there. The same value. That's funny.
Be careful.
Alright, so we've got Falcons, we've got Relian Greenspire. That's about it, I think, right now, that I want to do. Because once again, I'm saving the Relics of Awakening for much later. Crown of the Earth we can do, actually, also. But the Relics of Awakening I'm definitely saving till level 10 plus, I think. It's probably going to be one of the last quests we do here in Teldrassil. Just because it's the most dangerous. There's also a quest inside the Barrow Den that you can pick up. So we'll do that one, obviously, at the same time. But yeah, those two are the most dangerous. Just given their location. Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping to have bear form by the time we do that. Let's get a skinning knife so I don't forget again. I think the general and trade goods vendors are in the second level of this tree. They were up there when I was looking for my druid trainer earlier. And we stumbled upon them, so can sell a bunch of this stuff too.
Goddess, yes.
Yeah, food and drink vendor, first aid. Okay, yeah. General and oh, here we go. Trade supplies. Perfect.
I am listening.
A skinning knife. Thank you, sir. A cell, so yeah. We don't need almost any of this. Let's see. Gardening gloves for cloth. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we can put this. Actually, let's put it just next to the hearthstone. All right, let's get. We're gonna get first aid just in case we want it and need it. Since we've got a little bit of extra money right now, obviously we're gonna want that money for skills in a bit. But and I suppose we could start saving up for some bags since we're having a lot of trouble getting any drops. But yeah, let's head over to Darnassus now. We can do Relian Greenspire, seek redemption if we can find any cones along the way, and then obviously we can do the Crown of the Earth one. Oh, there's one. Perfect. There's a falcon right there. Just gotta look for the little green smokestack. All right. So there's one. That's our first one. Look who it is. Was this the guy who helped us earlier? Maybe not. Actually, it was the other hunter, I think. But that's okay. Just buffing everybody anyways. Huh.
You're welcome.
No. Let's see. Don't see any more cones right now. Well, my own buffs are falling off. Whoops, I was not paying attention to that. I can set up a weak aura, I think, probably, to remind me if they're not present on my list of buffs, but I haven't really fiddled with weak auras too much. I don't know, I kind of like having that as something that is just another thing you need to pay attention to. It adds a little bit more, I don't want to say skill to the game, because keeping track of buffs isn't really too difficult. So I wouldn't really call it a skill, but I think I don't want what I don't want is the game basically to become automated. Basically, if the game every time my buffs are off, I get a little pop-up on my screen that says "Cast Mark of the Wild and Thorns on yourself." So I really don't want that to happen, because then I'm not really even playing the game anymore. I'm just doing whatever the stupid screen tells me to do. Really, I'm not finding many falcons now. It's really funny. I saw a bunch of them earlier. Whoops, put my microphone. Saw a bunch of them earlier, but I'm not seeing them now. They're around trees generally, or I think always actually. Suppose we can head down and do the pool quest, the Crown of the Earth quest. Okay, hopefully I'm not making people sick by constantly panning back and forth with my camera. Gosh, so much spell pushback. But on the plus side, he's dealing a ton of damage to himself because of my thorns, so that's cool. Oh yeah, I can skin. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. It's been a long time since I've leveled a skinner and leatherworker. That's cool. Alright. Well, there's a falcon right there. Almost missed it. Okay. Ah, the pools. So many pretty areas here. Not just in Teldrassil, in the game, in Classic WoW altogether. I'm sure there's some backstory to the pools as well. I don't really know it, but I'm sure there is. Keeping an eye out for cones still. Ooh, taking a beating here. There we go. Alright. There's a little bug in here flying around. Alright, we can turn that into... Oops, I guess we have to do it in here. That's nice. That'll give us a couple skill ups just from turning ruined leather scraps into light leather. Cool. I'm always on the lookout for rare spawns also. Alright, filled the tourmaline vial. No, Night Elf, or the Night Saber just killed that little deer over there. Poor little deer. I love that they added little touches like that, though. It's so cool. Oops. Oops. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay.
I need to get closer.
Ooh, a full light leather right there. Nice. It's our first one. We've been getting nothing but scraps until now. Awesome. So that should mean, I think, that... Oh, I wonder if there are any rare spawns here. I think that should mean that we have enough for our boots. Finally. We're going to have some boots. I think. Let me check again. Yes, we just need a coarse thread, which we can pick up in town. And then finally we'll have a pair of boots. Ah, and our last fell cone. There we go. Now things are looking up. Alright. There we go. Okay. Cool. Yep. Onward to Darnassus. And then we'll probably turn... So we'll turn in that quest, the Relian Greenspire quest. And then we'll just hearth back to Dolinar. Save us a little bit of time. We might as well snag a little bit more leather while it's on our way.
Instantly charging.
And it's always good XP when you're killing yellow mobs. Speed that up a little. Nice, another full light leather. Alright. Great. Oh, Darnassus, the first time. Alright, let's climb up to the top of the gateway. I love the architecture of Darnassus. It's really pretty. Hey, someone else is up here. Yeah, Darnassus. Cool. Yeah, the architecture is so cool. And I love kind of, they're not ruins exactly, but just the very, very old stonework. The vines all over it. It's cool looking. Alright, so we can run Tyrellian over here, but we can go through the Craftsman's Terrace and we can pick up some coarse thread for our boots. Yeah, so it'll be boots first, and then we'll make a the vest, the chest piece here. And then either the bracers or the cloak. Doesn't matter which. Alright, cool. So we just need to find... Oh, general trade works. I was going to say we need to find either tailoring or leatherworking, because they'll both sell coarse thread, but so too should a general trade supplier. So we just need one, I think, for the boots. Yes, just one. Let's sell that. Not the ruined scraps, though. Alright, cool. And let's make our boots. Finally, boots. I feel like I shouldn't be that excited about level 3 white boots, but here we are. Level 8 with no boots yet, so... Okay, cool. So as of right now, we have 16.0, a flat 16% damage reduction against same level mobs. So with the boots on, with an extra 31 armor, goes up to 18. Nice, an extra 2% damage reduction. That's really good. Cool. Cool. Alright. Hello, and how may I help you? Ah, a Timberling seed. I wanted to try growing one of these to help Denalin with his studies, but I'm afraid I've discovered that a corruption has grown in many of the Timberlings, and seeds from such creatures carry their parents' taint. They are beyond my talents to repair. Denalin is very skilled with things that grow. He may find a cure for future Timberlings. He may be their only hope. There is a malevolence growing in the Timberlings. We are trying to find the source, but until we do, in order to keep Teldrassil safe, we must cut down the Timberlings who are beyond help. Those that wander Wellspring Lake in northern Teldrassil are the most tainted. They must be removed. Destroy the Timberlings you find there, and gather the mossy tumors growing upon them. Bring the tumors to me so that they may be burned. Cool. And then there is also a quest for us to grab in the Temple of the Moon. The one to kill Lady Sathra, the spider, the gray or silver, whatever spider, in northern Teldrassil. So since we're here, we might as well grab that now. And then, let's see. Yeah, and then we might as well head back, I think, to... Oh, shoot. No, I guess we should do this Tumors quest first, because I think then the follow-up is to go back to Denalin, near Dolinar. So we'll probably want to do that one before we Hearth. Because otherwise we're just going to have to run back over and then, yeah, so... Okay. The Lady Sathra quest should be upstairs. Alright, look at those boots. Awesome. I've never been this excited about a pair of white boots before. There we go. Alright, who's got the quest? Ah, she does over here. Ooh, almost didn't make that jump. That would have been funny. Fall all the way back down. Alright, here we go. Lady Sathra was once beloved of Elune. Graceful and pure, the spider spun her silver threads through the moonlight, catching the evening mist. The silvery dew had strong healing powers and was kept here in the temple. But of late, Sathra has descended into madness. Her future generations are now threatened as well. Find Lady Sathra, Primal, and end her suffering. She dwells along the northern borders of Teldrassil, near Wellspring Lake. Gather her silvery spinnerets and bring them back to me.
May the stars guide you.
Okay. That one's a little high level for us. I think she's level 12. The only reason I remember all these quests, that specifically, is because I just did this on my priest not that long ago. Alright, so let's head off and let's do the tumors quest. And then we can turn these two in after we get the follow-up to the tumors quest. Okay. I don't remember what the bear form quest is. Does he send us to Moonglade already at level 10? That'll be cool. If he does. I feel like he does. Like the quest does. Send us to Moonglade. I think. And then something about speaking to Remulos or maybe the... Oh, no. Yeah, they send us to Moonglade and then we have to go talk to the bear spirit, I think. I don't remember his name, but... I think his name might just be the Great Bear Spirit. Or something like that. I feel like. I'm not sure, but I think so. Alright. So now we're going to head up and get mossy tumors from the elementals along the lake here. And then I'll be wrapping up in about half an hour, I think. It's starting to get somewhat late over here. It's 10:36 right now. And I've got to do some more recording for a new audiobook that I've got, so I don't have too much extra time right now. Oops, spider. Don't really want to fight the spiders unless I need to. I'm probably going to aggro. Ooh, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, as long as he doesn't daze us, we're fine. Yeah. Thankfully, the mobs are still slower than us. Now the night sabers I don't mind killing because we can skin them. Yeah. Cool, these ones are big already. It's cool looking. One of my favorite things when I was just looking at, just starting to get into the game, way back in early 2005, one of my favorite things, what really sold me on the Night Elves, was their Night Saber mounts. Such a cool model. Still love it to this day. Looks so good. There's something about it that's just really, like, really sells the whole, like, magical fantasy world to me. So cool. Ooh, getting slightly tired too. Oh, cool. First mossy tumor. All right. Ooh, these guys hit decently hard, actually. That trample ability of theirs. Oy. Oh, God. Not really low. Okay. Whew. Wow. Okay, another one. Okay, nice. Yeah, let's see, what hit me so hard? I think it's just the fact that they trample and then also melee quickly. It deals a solid amount of damage in quick succession. None of them, nothing really hits super hard in and of itself or standalone. It's just like all of them fired off together ends up dealing like 30 or so damage, 30 or 40 damage to you. Yeah, that scared me though. Especially when my last melee attack ended up getting dodged, I think, by that one over there. This one, like right here. Where did its body go? What the heck? Didn't I just kill one, like right here? And then I ran over there and killed one, and then I ran back and its body's already gone. That's weird. I feel like that's a really fast despawn rate on the corpse. Huh. I mean, maybe not, but I feel like that is. I feel like they don't usually despawn that fast. I failed that super hard right there. Just kind of goofing off right now. Okay. Alright. Some more scraps. Okay, we just need 3 more mossy tumors. Ooh, we're gonna hit level 9 really soon here.
It's too far away.
Boy, these guys hurt. Tribal belt. Ooh, 29 armor on that. Nice. Get an extra 10 armor there. Cool. Alright. Okay, 2 more mossy tumors.
Still recharging.
Oh gosh. Just trying to check on something over here. Nice, we got another mossy tumor. Cool. Okay, anyways. Just need 1 more tumor. These guys hurt, actually. And they're tanky, too. Or maybe I just need a weapon upgrade or something. But yeah, these guys are pretty solid. Thankfully, they attack pretty slowly, so I can weave in some more spellcasts. That's probably what I should be doing instead of just... These are not the kinds of mobs you want to rely on thorns for. I'm going to throw a big heal on myself because these guys can dish out some pain. Alright. Yeah, jeez, look at that. this over with already, Mire Beast. Come on. There we go. Alright. Cool, level 9. Almost. No talents yet. No bear form yet, but we're getting there. And last tumor? No. Okay. We just need one, though, so I'm going to start heading back towards Darnassus. And hopefully we'll get one off of the mobs that have respawned behind us. Hopefully. Oh, here's one up here.
Recharging.
There's one. On his own little island. Maybe that's his boat right there. Who knows? That'd be really funny, actually, if that was his boat. Yes, there we go. Last one. Nice. All right. Cool. So we can head back to... Oops. We can head back to Relian, Greenspire, and Darnassus here. Turn in this quest. I believe the follow-up takes us back to Denalin at Lake Alameth, which is next to Dolinar. Down here. And so we'll just turn in this quest, give the follow-up, and Hearthbeck. Save ourselves a few minutes of walking. Yeah. All right. And so far so good on the hardcore challenge. We haven't died yet. Haven't even come all that close, really. The closest call we had was... Oops, that's not what resistant. This is what resistant. The closest call we had was Lord Melanos. And I think we were probably fine there anyways. Oops, the whole reason I killed that guy is because I wanted to skin it. There we go. Yeah, I think we probably would have been fine there. We had enough mana for another healer too, so I think we would have been able to stick around and whittle him down eventually. But yeah, he hurts. He shifts into cat form and he really lays into you. I'm trying to think, as far as mobs go, on Teldrassil, Lord Melanos might be the hardest hitting, as far as like equal level players go. So like say he's level 8 or something. As long as the player is also level 8, he probably hits the hardest. He's probably like pound for pound, like level for level, the hardest hitting mob on Teldrassil. Because you've got like Lady Sathra, who's level 12, I think. Oops. What am I looking for? There we go. Lady Sathra up here, who's level 12. And so obviously she's going to deal more damage to a level 8 player, but if we're speaking of just players who are the same level as the mob that they're fighting, so a level 12 player fighting Lady Sathra would have an easier time, I'm pretty sure, than a level 8 player killing Lord Melanos. And then I'm trying to think. Let's see, Ursel the Mauler. I don't think he really does that much damage. I don't remember him being any kind of struggle. The hardest part about Ursel the Mauler is just clearing all the furbolgs out to get to him. But he, like, alone, he doesn't really do much. And I think that's about it as far as like those are like the highest level mobs on Teldrassil. Those three, they're not. You know, obviously, Teldrassil is just the starting zone, so they're all pretty low level. But yeah, I think those three are the hardest, or the highest level. But yeah, Lord Melanos is probably the most dangerous of all three. Probably just rambling right now because it's getting late. I'm getting tired. Have you been to Wellspring Lake, Primal? Have you been hunting the Timberlings there? Well done! These tumors are the symptom of the Timberling's disease. They are filled with a poison that we must cleanse from our new land. I will dispose of these tumors. Thank you, Primal. I have just received word that Denalin at Lake Alameth has discovered what may be the cause of the tumors that plague the Timberlings. Please speak with him and tell him I sent you. Make haste, Primal. He needs our help. Alright, perfect. So that is going to send us right on back to Lake Alameth. I don't believe we need anything else from Darnassus either. So we're just going to hearth back, turn in our quest, and I think I'll just call it a night for this tonight. Oh gosh, I really am rambling. I think I'll turn in my quest and we'll call it a night. Alright.
What brings you here?
At first, the reports of crazed Furbolg attacks were dismissed. Who could have thought that the peace-loving bearmen would turn to mindless rage? Yet another of the problems that plagues us here in our new home. Shando's storm rage never returned, and the druids were in disarray, and to this day, we still do not know what became of him. With Malfurion missing, Archdruid Fandral Staghelm took over the leadership of the druids, convincing the Circle of Ancients in Darkshore that it was time for our people to rebuild, and that it was time for our people to regain their immortality. With the approval of the Circle, Staghelm and the most powerful druids grew Teldrassil, the new world tree. All was not well with Teldrassil, however. Staghelm's carefully made plans for the new world tree had borne out as he had hoped, but there was one small problem, a problem to which many of the troubles on Teldrassil may be attributed. However, I will not get into that yet. You must visit the last Moonwell to the northwest in the Oracle Glade. Under the boughs of the Oracle Tree lies the first and most powerful of our wells. Retrieve a phial of its water and return to me.
Farewell.
Alright. And then we get to go play a prank on our favorite satyr in the world. Right over here. What's his name again? Zen. Yes, Zen Valhoof. Alright, of course. I totally knew that. I didn't forget or anything. Alright, Zen. No, I can't make that jump. Alright. The long way around. Spitfire, that's a cool name for a hunter.
What do you have for me, Primal? A lovely snack, I presume? Oh, what a sweet night elf. I knew you'd come in handy.
And then, of course, he gets turned into a nice little toad. It actually eats little flies. Did you see that? That's so cool. I never noticed. Yeah, there's a little fly that like zipped by and his little tongue darted out and grabbed it. Alright. Let's head on back. Okay, that should be everything. So we have returned to Denalin, but he's just going to give us some follow-up quests, and I'm not going to take those on tonight since it's already pretty late. So, success with our first hardcore druid here. First hardcore anything, really. I tried, I messed around a little bit with the Iron Man thing, like, a while ago. But this is a slightly different rule set since you can't use Auction House or anything like that with hardcore mode. So anyways, yeah, so we've got our druid to level 9 here. Tomorrow, well, actually I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. Well, next time, whenever that happens to be, hopefully soon, next time I'll be getting level 10. We'll figure out where we want to put our first talent points. And obviously, and probably most importantly, we finally get bear form. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get back on pretty soon. But until then, see ya.